Now then, we go to the new game. I've already decided, I'm not going to play Hell yet, just because I've decided I'm going to try to get the true ending instead of trying to do my Hell run while trying to get the true ending, so... I'm going to skip through some of the cutscenes at the beginning, which don't have new stuff in them, just because we've seen them multiple times, because we replayed the fucking opening of this game multiple times last night while trying to figure stuff out, so... I'm not going to quite be as much in speedrun mode as I was last night, but I'm still going to be pretty much in speedrun mode. I should remember, I don't need to collect everything. I'm saying is I'm collecting everything. I'm not really focused on any optional content right now. There are some hidden ghosts and some documents I didn't find the first time, which I'm sure if I dug, I could find them. But I might wait to do that on my Hell run difficulty, even though that sounds like a stupid thing to do because it's Hell mode. But there's also things that you can only collect on Hell mode. So my reasoning here is if I'm going to go in for Hell mode, I might as well go all in. Is that anything? No, it's just the nozzle. I'm also going to observe these just because I can. I don't know if I need to, but yeah. My reasoning is simply that since I'm already going to be playing Hell difficulty to try to get some of the unlockables, like there's new items that are only on Hell difficulty, most of which are to unlock costumes in the game for characters. So if I'm already going to be exploring for that stuff, I might as well also go out of my way to explore to find new stuff. Anyways, that unlocks... Handy dandy. Did I pick up this note? Yes, I did. I think I already got the origami, but just in case I did, I might as well just pick it up on the neighborhood. Alright, now we open this. Wait, I did forget something. I didn't go inside the other restroom stall. For starters, I didn't get the cigarettes. And I didn't get the coin in the other bathroom. Coin. Also going to open up a restroom stall in both of these, just so I can run in them when I need to. Okay. Now that's done, we talk to these two characters, and I have fun yelling at them. Oh, you guys are here. I'm going to be nice to them. The reason I'm being nice to them is just in case I somehow fuck this up, even though I don't think I'm going to. But also, there's another reason for it, too, is because I think if I'm nice to the glasses girl, I could get a new ending with her on this route as well. So if I do what I'm thinking I can do correctly on this potential run, I can end up getting 3 endings. I can get the 2 endings involving So-Yun, saving her and not saving her at the very end in the new place. And then if I'm nice to the glasses girl, I think I can get her good ending as well if I'm nice to her, just because the way to get her good ending is to stay with her at the very end after you've been nice to her to a certain level. So, yeah. So that's why I'm saying this, because if I'm nice to the glasses girl, then I can probably get her good ending as well in this run, which would just be beneficial, just and I don't have to do that in the future, and I've unlocked half the endings. Or even I've unlocked over half the endings, almost 2/3, but not quite. There is one bug I hope they fix in the future. We got that there as a result. You see me skip through the scenes. I'm Hee Min Ling. There is an ending which I hate. So there is an ending which I'm not going to be able to get this run, and I'm going to have to go for this on another run at some point. There's an ending you can get with her, but what you have to do to get her ending is that you have to basically get all of your affection points up with her while not having your affection points up with So-Yun. So I'm not going to be able to get this ending on this run because I'm going to be putting my affection points up with So-Yun, but yeah. So it's not really, it doesn't really matter if I'm nice to her, but at the same time, I'm just gonna do it. I don't know if being nice to the other girls helps my So-Yun ending or not, so what am I gonna help you with? Alright, now we follow her. Oh, I'm not gonna grab this. I'm just gonna rush on ahead. Something which I appreciate, now this is gonna sound like a silly small thing, but I appreciate that you don't have to like do these walking sections with them. You can just run on ahead and trigger the next point. It's useful, and that would have been really annoying on replays if you had to like be forced walked with them. So I can appreciate that you just kind of, you can run ahead and trigger it anyways without being forced to walk. Just a note. Alright, no, you do it! Now let's continue from there.
고마워.
Anyways, let's do the stuff I need to do to get this ending pathway going. Not the same path. I just need to do the stuff to get out of this beginning section at the moment. Like the wire cutters. I think, yeah, I keep on forgetting to pick up this coin here. I just remembered it right now for some reason. Phono ring, but doesn't matter. Can't even pick it up. Trust me, I've tried. More than once even. I should look at the drawings. I don't know if looking at the drawings this playthrough really matters, but I might as well just memorize what they are. The problem is, it says I need to look at 10 scribbles, and I think I only know where 8 are. There are 3 in this beginning section. I'm about to look at another one right now. There's the fly one over there, the pigeon right there, then there's this cat one right here. So I know where those 3 are. There's another one that's on these staircases over this direction. There's one in that hallway I'm about to pass through, so at the moment that's 5 total. And there's one in the dark room upstairs, that's 6. There's one draw by Song Yun upstairs, that's 7. Actually, maybe I know where all 10 are. Let me count these in my head. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, I know where 9 are, and I might even know where the 10th one is. You know what? I think I might know where all 10 are. I think I was just worrying over nothing. For some reason, I thought I knew where 8 was, but I know where 9 are, and there's a 10th one which I can't examine right now, but sounds like I can only pick that one up in the next playthrough, so I might actually know where all 10 are. So I might have just been worrying literally over nothing. I'm so observant, I figured out where they all were in my first playthrough. My. Let's crawl on through these vents and see what we can do. Alright, so we just have to get through this beginning tutorial stuff. Even though I'm never planning to speedrun this game because I'm not the speedrunning type, I'm not sure if you guys have noticed I'm not the speedrunning type. Could it be that my love for exploration and taking things in is a negative towards these things? Even when I'm trying to go a little bit faster, I still like to look at things. But I do know of a few things that are kind of useful. Like one thing is they can very, very quickly just do it like this, and back out the moment while it's still turning, you can leave, and that closes the valve. That saves like a second, maybe even 2 dependingly. Moving on from that one. The janitor is your hero. Oh my. I don't think the janitor is very high up there to aspire towards. Now we open up this and we do the very challenging puzzle. So a lot of puzzles in this game have randomization elements to them. This puzzle, to my knowledge, does not. I've never seen a different version of this particular puzzle, so I'll start watching the cutscenes when we're past the segments we kept on rewatching last night at the moment, so document, open this up. Ta-da, puzzle solved. Close that. I still like the glitch where it bursts open after you've got it. It's just a silly little bug, which I enjoy. Now we unlock this, and now we meet good old, what's her name? Is that Soleil or something? The school seems crazy dangerous. Now she tells me a ghost story. Now we finish the cutscene with her. I get the key. That's good. Dandy even. Now I'm going to do some things to prepare myself for the future. I'm going to turn these lights off in case I need to hide in here. Though if I do what I need to do, I'll be in and out of here before they can even spot me or find me. I'll turn these lights off for the same reason, just to hide from the janitor easier. Alright, now let's do this. Now the thing which I'll have to try a little bit harder for, just to make sure, I want to make sure I'm nice to the glasses girl. The problem is, I don't know if this says something about me or something more about the game. I don't know, but I know how to make the other girl, I know what the other girl's choices are better than hers. Hers are a bit harder to read. Like at this point, punishment, is that what you call punishment, or he looks crazy? I don't know which one is better. I don't know. Her questions I just find to be more on the edge of me not knowing which one's the quote-unquote way to get points with her. Think about this like a video game, not like a real-life situation. If it was real-life me, I'd tell her that he looks crazy between me if I was given these 2 options. What I would more do, if I was in this situation, I was tell him, the fuck, the janitor's a fucking madman. I literally just saw him murder somebody. But yeah, we're not going to talk about that, though. I just think that she seems to respond better to if I say punish. Is that what you call punishment? Though maybe he looks crazy is a better way to inform her. Well, he does look crazy. Yeah, you know, I'll say that. Let her feel like she's in on something. Even though I'm not sure if this is a negative response. Just she gets scared after I say that. Well, this one, she doesn't get scared. So maybe, who knows? Maybe people like fear. I like fear. You know what? Sure. Live in fear.
뭐야?
Yeah. do, sorry. Sorry there.
아니야, 괜찮.
Shrines and errands. That's the obvious question. I've got you. She likes feeling important, it seems.
Huh?
Anyways, I'm gonna try and do a lot of stuff really quickly, just so I don't get caught by the janitor. I get the fuck out of here before the janitor can even become a problem. Or the fucking suctioning ghost, because I hear the suctioning ghost right now. There we go, talisman put in. Now I run up here and I do my things. Before I go all the way up, I'm gonna pick up this love letter. Got it. Open this up. Gonna try and do this so quickly. I just want to say, from my little experience playing Hell difficulty last night, the fucking janitor is so much scarier, or not scary, well yes scarier, but so much harder on Hell difficulty really that it's almost to a point where I'm like, wow, they made him a lot more challenging on fucking Hell difficulty. Like he doesn't come around these parts right now, but last time he found me when I was in here because this door was open, I was thinking about it because it's not really an issue usually. Just small things like that, so I'm like, oh my. Anyways, now we see this. It's to a classroom. I think the 10th sketch, which I can't interact with right now, but I think her cutscene is supposed to happen by this drawing right there, so... Anyways, there's another sketch here. Size, this means so young. It doesn't really matter if the janitor spots me in this next bit, which is why I'm running like a goddamn fool. I've seen everything I need. All I need is this document. Shiny around here. It doesn't look like it. Now I head back while the janitor spots me. Let's run and get our gun game on. That's okay. We have enough distance. I'll probably get way ahead of him before he becomes an issue. So, all the ghost oohing. I almost missed that. I almost fucked that up. But I did it. I'll keep that one open. Now I'm gonna walk to regain my stamina until the janitor shows up again. It doesn't really matter if I get caught by him right now or not. It's not until a certain segment where I don't want him to know where I am, so... It's when I get the screwdrivers where I'm not gonna want him to catch me, really. Okay, so this first building, when you know what you're doing, can go by insanely fast. I'm actually almost done. I'm like halfway done right now with this location. There's a little bit more to do. There's a little bit more legwork, but we're getting there. We're doing good. Go over here. Collect the screwdrivers. And the number is 3126 this time. So 3126. Now the janitor, we're probably going to encounter him again, only because I've left doors open, and he's going to probably come down the pathway I'm heading towards. The best way to hide from him right now, I'm trying to think of what that would be. Oh, you know what? This will be the best option I have at the moment. The problem is he's down the hallway, which is the only way I can go right now. So I'm going to see. He probably will go up the stairs if he does that, though. Actually, you know what? No, I do need to be secretive right now. Later, I don't need to be secretive. But there's something... I need to open up a safe box, which means I need to put in the numbers 3126. For that, I need to be secretive. So I want to be secretive until I do that. After I do that, I really don't have to give a shit about the janitor in this building. I don't need to be secretive around him. Because he despawns after I do a couple things in the very, very near future, so... But for the very moment, I do need him to despawn, so... I'm gonna hide in here just for a little bit and hope he goes someplace else. Gonna view from here. The thing is, he does check open doors. I've noticed this about him after playing the game for a bit. He seems to have a good tendency to check to see if the locked doors are, you know, open for no reason. Not always. Depends on what he's doing at the moment. But yeah. He also doesn't close locked doors when he's chasing you usually. So, coffee sounds good. Yeah, I do need to buy a thing of coffee in this playthrough, because right, I have to remember going for So-Yun's ending. So the things I need to do for So-Yun's ending, I need to tell her I have her diary right before the tree scene. After the tree scene, I need to follow the crying sound. When I find her at the crying sound source, I need to then lie to her. I need to buy a coffee so I can give her a coffee towards the end of the game. I need to... what was it? I need to give her a diary in the new building. I remember that, so... Okay, the problem is the janitor can lurk for a while in certain locations, so I'm not sure if I'm safe to run out yet, or if I should wait a little bit more. I'll give it 10 more seconds, I'm going to sneak out. 10, 9, nah, fuck it. Not pay. I don't know if he's outside right now, so he could very well be, though. Okay, no, he's not, though. Oh, he went down that hallway. Okay, take this advantage. He went that way because the door is closed, and I didn't close the door, so I know where he is at the moment. At least I think I do. I'm like 90% sure he's in the hallway right now, though, which is actually beneficial to me if he is. So yeah. All I need to sneak for is this bit, because I need to do a puzzle, and he can whack me while I'm trying to solve the puzzle, so I don't want that to happen, obviously. Where everybody knows your name. The fucking Cheers song has been stuck in my head the last few days. I don't even like Cheers. I've only just seen a good amount of it because he used to air always before the X-Files. I've talked about this story before, so I'm not going to reiterate myself on this particular point. But just know I've been suffering with a Cheers theme stuck in my head for like the last few days. Alright, so now we did this puzzle. Was it 3126? I'm pretty sure it was 3126. Alrighty, 3126. Yep, it was. Open this up, grab this key, grab this key. Now, honestly, I can stop sneaking at this point, but, you know, it's just better not to have him on your tail anyways. At the moment, I don't need to be so worried. If he catches me, all we're going to do is have a fun running sequence. And I'm getting pretty good at those on hard difficulty at the very least. But it just would be beneficial not to have him chasing you. It's just like a general better, though. It's not like it really greatly benefits me. It's just, you know, it's nice not to be running for your life as a regular thing. That's basically what I mean by this. It's not that it is particularly disadvantageous to me right now, because I can get by and probably fine. It just adds a little bit more legwork that needs to be done right now. I'll probably run into him, though, because I bet he goes upstairs at this point, which means he's probably in this room over here at the moment, which means there's a very high chance I'm actually about to run right into him, unless, of course, he went the other way. But I'm pretty sure he comes up here at this point, so if we run into him in this next room, just be prepared for that. Like, I'm expecting him to come out of that door, like, any second from now. We'll unlock this in the meantime, though. Oh, yeah, he's coming right now. Like, literally. Time to run ahead and trigger this cutscene. I just like this cutscene, so I'm gonna let it play. Unfortunately, that scene is still not as good as the original's version of that scene, the original games. Now, obviously, that despawns the janitor. That's why I did that partially. Going from there. See that sketch. That scene is better in the original by quite a bit, even. I also mentioned there's a pretty good scene in the original where if you have like your light around, the lights are on, you can turn around. What I don't understand, which could have made this better overall, is why this room is lit up. In the original, it's really dark. So I don't quite understand. I can't claim I understand the design decision to make this room in particular so bright. So there's another sketch of hers right here. It's Little Mouse and Crutches. Anyway, this door over here is locked. There's a good scene right here, which I think. The door in the auditorium. It's locked. Lights turning off is pretty creepy in my opinion. Then it turns back on when you're on your way to leave. I think that's a nice touch, personally, if you were to ask me. Which, I guess I'm responding to if you didn't ask me, so there's that. There's another sketch by hers somewhere around here. There's definitely a sketch by her here. I remember it very distinctively. It was on this side of the wall. I just want to remember where all of her sketches are right now, because it'll be beneficial to me in the long run. Wait, no, I'm mistaking it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm just making sure I know where all of her sketches are, so I'm thinking out loud at the moment. So let me make sure I know where all of them are. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's 4 down there. There's a 5th one there. There's a 6th one in there. There's 7 and 8. No, I just had the 9th one in my head. Where the fuck was the 9th one? Maybe I don't know where all 10 are. Jeez, now I keep on second guessing myself if I know where all 10 are. Because now I'm at the point where I think I know where 8 are again. Even though for a second I thought I knew where all 9 was. Okay, so let me think about this seriously, Ryan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, now I feel like I only know where 8 are again. Maybe possibly 9. I don't think I know where the 10th one is. Oh, there's a shiny over there. I don't think I even knew that. Oh, I think I found this on my first playthrough. I missed another playthrough. So, got some coins, enough for a ramen dinner and a coffee. Just how I like it. I'm not sure if I know where the last one is, unless Chris that only appears on like on the final playthrough or something. Now I'm gonna have to be concerned. Well, this will be fun. Now let this scene happen. Counting, it's just I'm trying to remember where the locations are in my head. I'm trying to think, was there one there? Am I crazy? Yeah, I don't think I know where the 10th one is, unless, of course, the 10th one gets added on this, which means there might be a sketch where I don't know where it is. Potentially. I don't think there's a guide to where all the sketches are or anything, so if I'm missing a 10th sketch, then I should probably learn where it is, just because it'll benefit me greatly. Now, I don't actually need to know where all the sketches are on this playthrough, apparently. Just, it'd be beneficial to know where all of them are ahead of time, so I'm not spending forever looking for the last one next time I'm doing all this, so... just consider it something that's useful for the future. Also, I'll do the spooky coin scene. Ooh, a shiny. It closes on me. You know, if I was her, I'd go inside here just to see if there's like one hidden over here. I think the janitor's despawned right now, so I'm not worrying too much about him at the very second. If he hasn't despawned, though, I'm going to have a fun little short chase sequence. I'm just skimming the walls, making sure I'm not missing any sketches. Not much I can tell there. I don't know what those sounds sometimes signify, if anything, really. Just doing this, close this. I don't think there's any sketches in the bathrooms, really. I'm just making sure there is, and I'm confirming is basically what I'm doing. Okay. Running down this way with the freaky noises. Didn't think so. Don't see any of you over here either. Okay, well I did what I needed to do there at the moment, so time to trigger on to the boss fight. That'll be fun. I've ran through and looked through this hallway so many times, so I basically know the sketch isn't here. Like, there's a sketch here, and there's a second sketch there, which I think counts as sketch 9. But that means I don't know where sketch 10 is, unless, of course, it's like a brand new sketch. A brand new sketch. Looking forward to it. Let's see.
아, 넌 그때 네가 가지고 있었구나. 지연이도 있다고?
That controller almost vibrate itself off the control is really vibrating right now. Just, you guys can hear it when it vibrates really hard like that. There's some keys there. What a coinkadink, really. There was a new item here, which I almost missed, but anyway. I'm going to unlock all these classrooms. I'm going to do something with them a bit later, but for the moment I'm just going to rush through this kind of. Oh, you can also back out when that animation is playing. That's useful. So I need to see the whole door opening animation to go a little bit faster from that, so. I'll skip those classrooms later. Now to burn a bunch of plants. Alright, I need to first get the bug spray. Almost forgot. Well, not the bug spray, the chemicals. I do also need to get the bug spray, but yeah. I don't need the light here. I just do this. Can't run past that, so yeah. Insect repellent. Anything else here? Not that I can tell. Unlock this. Grab the felt tint marker. Pick up the emergency kit. Documents. Don't say anything else. Let's run back. Now do the weight stuff. All you gotta do is try to unlock it. There you go. So what's the puzzle things? 4, 6, 3. So okay, so it's 4, 6, 3. So it's like backwards starting from 4. Got it. So it'd be 2, 5, 9, 4. 2, 5, 9, 4. 2, 5, 9, 4. Now I just put this inside this thing. 2, 5, 9, 4. Now it unlocks it. We can go inside, grab this. Nothing inside there, so we're good. Now we have basically everything we need for this next bit, so yeah. Time to burn a bunch of plants, starting with you. And thus plants die. What an amazing end to an amazing journey, really. Rushing all the way here to burn this other plant where I know where it is. Now burn this plant. We'll have to do some additional legwork. I'm also going to see if there's like any sketches inside this stairway, just because I've never found any. Just to make sure for the future, and I know I've got plenty of time to do this, so. With the exception of any unforeseen problems, I think I'll be A-okay to do what I must over here. So, just, I don't think there's anything over here. Just wanted to confirm. Okay. These parts. Burn this plant. That plant goes to die, because that's what plants do. They go to die. It's what they're born to do. No sketches in here, right? Doesn't seem like it, but I'm still fucking checking, because I am persistent in wanting to know. Yep, doesn't seem like it. Alright. Now we run over here. If you wonder why I'm skimming the walls, I'm just making sure I can still make sure I'm not fucking missing anything. I didn't look at that one last time, but I knew where it was, so it's fine. We don't have everything killed yet, though, so we can't run over there. Though I should unlock all the classrooms like I just said I was going to. Like this one. Ta-da! All the ta-das. And now you. Fun, fun. Unlock that one. There's this sketch here. Line of a Crying Angel. Pretty sure there's no other sketches in this area, but still good to check just to make certain. Negatory, Captain. Yeah, all looks good with the world. Okay. I forgot I killed this one. I don't know why I did. Yeah. Kill that son of a bitch. Okay. Now run back down here. Last plant's over here at the moment. Oh, that was just me imagining something for a second. Kill this plant. Now all the plants are dead. Killing plant life, one of my favorite things. What you know. Now a sound is heard, and we can do inhumane things to a tree monster. Who would have thunk? Let's go do it to it. Rush in here like a fool. Now burn him to death. That's what tree monsters deserve. Thus, the tree monster's dead. Until it's alive again. Then we spray it. Spray and pray. And there you go, we killed it. Yeah. And now we're back in the normal world, where now we don't want to collect the wood talisman. The moment we collect the wood talisman is the fucking moment that we lose our ability to just freely explore this place at our leisure. That's the locker ghost time. I don't know if the locker ghosts appear when the lights are on, though. Let me try that. I think they might only appear when the lights are off. So what I'm going to do, though I apologize to some of the people here, is that we're going to try looking through all these rooms. I want to memorize which classrooms have items in it. And also, I want to memorize which, if there's any, like, markings in any of the classrooms. Which is what I'm doing right now, if you're curious what I'm up to. A, making sure there's no markings in any of these classrooms, and B, I'm seeing which classrooms have items in it. So this is the classroom we start off in, so it's not a big deal. Is there any items that we particularly want from this classroom? There is a piece of class scheduling in this one. Got it. I saw that shiny for a second. There's also a felt tip marker in this one. I need to remember that the lockers are shiny if they have something in them. If you like have the lights on, which is useful. What I'm also making sure is that there is nothing else on these walls. So the classroom right next to where we start is actually worthwhile. It's got a felt tip pen in it, as well as it has one of the mathematician pieces. In fact, I'm actually going to go up to the other classroom briefly because I want to pick up the piece of chalk, just so I can do some exploration with that. The janitor won't spawn until after I pick up the wood talisman, so that's why I'm taking advantage of this in the meantime. However, to get the wood talisman, you need to go inside the classroom or so Young is gone. At least I'm pretty sure I have to. Don't know what that sounds about, but okay. Any drawings? There's a note in here, I can see that much, but is the note worth risking my life? Also, yeah, it doesn't seem like the janitor ghost pops up if you're going through dark classrooms, which I guess makes sense. Ghosts don't like the light, apparently. I was pretty sure there's nothing inside these drawers or lockers, but I'm just checking. So, I guess come in here if I want the note, but otherwise, which classroom number is this? 210 might not really be worth it, though, in the long run. Now, I don't know if this is going to be foolish for me or a good thing. We'll have to find out which one, I guess, in a little bit. I think that there is a thing of ramen in this classroom. Am I mistaken? No, I'm not. Ramen's nice to have. So, yeah, this classroom, which is right next to the classroom that we need to head towards, has ramen. Also, I should make sure there's nothing written on the walls in this classroom. The thing is, I don't expect to see anything written on the walls in these classrooms. I'm just affirming that there isn't. Okay. Now the actual crowd. Was there something in here? I don't remember. Oh yeah, there's felt tip marker on this one, which will be useful on held difficulties. So remember all the felt tip markers are, because those are invaluable to have. Okay, so before I pick up the wood talisman, I don't know if this will trigger him. I want to get this piece of chalk, though. Before I pick up the talisman, we'll concern myself with that. I don't think this will spawn the janitor, but in fairness, I simply don't know. Part of the reason I'm doing this is because I know in the original White Day, there's a hidden chalk ghost. And I only found the chalk on my last playthrough, and I'm wondering if maybe this will spawn like a ghost in one of the rooms. Because there was a chalk ghost in the original White Day. You didn't have to pick up chalk to see her. She was like a random thing. So I'm curious if picking up this piece of chalk and going through the dark classrooms will do something to like... Like, you can hear some serious chalk running on this one. I don't know if that... Maybe I have to come back. Maybe you can only experience the ghost after you've heard their ghost stories. I don't know. Trend line here on, because I don't know what all the items are. Oh, I can open this? Can I always observe these things? Or is it only this one I can observe? That's kind of weird. This is where the felt tip marker is inside the locker? Yes, it is. So I memorize where the things in the lockers are. This is the last one before you get out of here, so that's nice to know. Okay. Doesn't seem like janitor spawns, so I am taking advantage of this. Just checking classrooms. Hold on. What's this? That's just a locker to interact with. Is there any drawings in this particular classroom? No, but there's a mathematician piece in this one. Might have to rerun through and make sure that some of them don't have mathematician pieces, because I do forget to check them. Now, can I observe this on every... No, why can I observe that? One single stand. And yeah, it doesn't seem like I can observe any other one. I don't know. Spooky. I'm just checking the area. Anything spooky in here? Doesn't seem like it. All my spooky ghost searchings. So there's how much I'm going to check inside some of these darkened classrooms for a second. I didn't fully check the walls. I'm also going to check which one of these have these painting scrolls. So I know where two of them go. I hear a sound from this chalkboard, so I'm wondering if I have to find like the ghost story and come back here. If I do, remember the weird sounds coming from 210. Alright, found that drawing right. I wonder if this counts as two drawings, because you get two drawing sounds. Maybe it does. Maybe I'm just concerned over nothing. Nothing on that one. Before I pick up what I need to pick up and trigger out the scenes, I'm just gonna make sure there's like nothing else. The door can't be all used from this side? I think I found it unintentionally. I'm happy I went back to check. Hi, bye. Well, I'm happy I figured that now, but oh dear. Oh, this is where you put the math things! Oh boy, I'm happy I did a few things here. I've learned several new things, which I shall do on this playthrough if possible. I accidentally found the Chalk Girl ghost I was looking for. I'm happy I found her, but yeah. Also, I finally figured out where I have to put the 5 math things. I've only collected 2, and I know that there's some later in the game, so... Yeah. Now we know. I just wanted to see if I could find that hidden ghost, and I did find it, so yeah. And I was also going to check downstairs, so yeah, there's a purpose to find... I also know where the 5 math things go. I wish I knew that on my previous playthrough. I think I found all 5 unintentionally. Maybe I just could just load my previous save file when I have a good chance to, and just put them all in, because I know I can. I don't remember if I collected all 5 in my previous run. I guess I could... The next time I save my game, I could just reload and see if I can, and do that quickly on that save file as opposed to this save file, if that's the case. Just making sure then I have all of the math tile pieces collected here if I'm going to do that, so might as well make sure because I have freedom to explore right now. I'm not going to save until I get to the next building though, I've already decided. Oh yeah, there's another piece here. Yeah, looked, that makes 3, which means I need 2 more. Okay. I've done everything I wanted to do. Also, note to self, there are 3 math pieces which are on the boards in the first building. But I might just do that on my previous hard mode difficulty run, just because I think I have all of them in that one already. Not the right classroom. Let's go inside here. And instead, collect the magic talisman. Now this triggers a cutscene, and will also trigger the custodian to return, so... double the fun.
뭐야? 너 아직 안 갔어? 그런데 무슨 소리가 들린 것 같은데? 너 어디 아프니? 대체 무슨 소리를 하는 건지. 이 학교엔 소영이 노래 부르는 남자애들이 왜 이렇게 많은지 몰라. 걔가 뭐 그렇게 이쁘다고. 야, 너 솔직히 얘기해봐. 너도 소영이한테 관심 있어서 이 시간에 학교에 온 거야? 설마 내일이 화이트데이라서? 맞구나. 야, 정신 차려. 소영이 걔가 그 이쁘장한 얼굴로 홀린 남자가 한둘인 줄 알아? 네가 몰라서 그렇지. 걔 완전 여우야, 여우. 너 지금 걔 편드는 거야? 그뿐인 줄 알아? 소영이 걔에 대한 이상한 소문이 얼마나 많은데. 소문에 따르면 소영이가... 지금 무슨 소리 들리지 않았어?
여기서 뭐 하고 있는 거야? 아까 무슨 일이 일어났던 거지? 괜찮아. 아무것도 기억이 안 나. 정신을 차리니까 엉뚱한 데 쓰러져 있었어. 오늘 밤은 평소와 많이 다른 것 같아. 어쩌면 오늘이야말로. 너도 뭔가 알고 있지? 그렇지? 정말 아무것도 아는 게 없다고? 아무튼 알았어. 이 학교엔 숨겨진 비밀들이 많지. 나 먼저 갈게. 학교를 나가고 싶으면 본관 2로 가봐.
But we did what we need to do here. We lied. Also, I need to be careful. The janitor's back. I have to remember that. Now we go back and exit this building. And probably run into the janitor before we make our grand escape, if I know my fucking luck. Moving on down here. Everybody's gonna show up the moment I go down here. Oh, actually, I'm okay. Let's put this in. I unlocked it. Now let's go through. Hip hip. And we get to the new school building. Now I know what triggers the janitor in this instance, so I'm going to do a few things before I trigger him. And now we're back here. Now will the ghost trigger... Oh, yeah, okay. Find a way to get to the new building. I say as this information plays and we see our little baby friend. That's fun. Now the janitor will not spawn in this building till a certain point, so I'm going to take advantage of him not spawning for a bit. Just collect a few things, get a few things. I'm going to save my game. I'm going to check to see if I had all 5 math things in my other playthrough. If I did, then I'm going to go do the math thing just so I can trigger that on my ghost chart, if you will. Check through here. Answer this phone because it's fun times. Get a document. She's having a great time, you can already tell. Document. Now, I'm figuring that this puzzle has a random solution each time, but just in case it doesn't, I'm going to do it like this for a little bit. I don't remember the order of everyone specifically last time. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the solution to this is random, because it was definitely an order that was similar to this last time. Which makes sense, several of the puzzle things are randomized. I don't need to do that, though, since I already got the reward for it, but it'd be nice, you know. Not gonna mess with this ghost, just getting a lost and found room key. What if I open up the desk drawer right next to it? Nothing? Sorry, ghost girl, you're not in our attention for the moment. She's gonna lay there and have a good time, I guess. Put this item. Get the key from here. I never was able to find the second lens for this. If there even is a second lens, I should look into that. But yeah. Pick up the origami. Nothing else I really see. My oh my. Anyways, we'll break out of this. I still should be safe for the moment, so I'm going to take advantage still of that safeness. Is there an item around here? Felt tip pen. Now I'm also going to memorize which bathrooms have important items in them, so I'm just going to sort of do a quick skim. Just for the future. Or in paper document, don't know if I need it, but okay. I'm partially doing all these scans just to know what rooms are good to go in when I play Hell difficulty. So I'm not wasting time. There's a note here. I'm not going to save my game yet, but I will very, very shortly. Nothing down there. Don't go to the second floor yet. The second floor has the stuff I want to do at the moment. Instead, go to the third floor. Another place to save. More bathrooms. Soy milk because I can. It's going to be a vending machine pretty soon, which I need to use to get some of the stuff I want to get. I don't remember finding any items inside the bathroom stalls outside of like a paper crane and one of the other things, but yeah. It'll be fine. Oh, yep, there's a... Okay, so there's a pin. I never figured out what the pins were for either. I think I found all of them on my previous playthrough as well, so maybe I should look into some things. Just do... when I go back to my other previous save file, maybe there's a few things I should try to do. Why is there a tree on a school roof? Anyways... Is there any rooms over here which are important? Science lab, music room. They'll be important later, but not for right now. Also, I should also prep some of these rooms just for hiding in the future. Remember to set the stage up for the future, Ryan. We'll have to do some running and hiding and such a bit later. Alright, 4th floor. I don't remember if there was anything at the top, though. Any spooky sounds? Doesn't seem like it. Alright, yeah, that seems fine. Now let's check out the 4th floor. Is there any rooms I want to go to on the 4th floor? Biology lab, art room. Not yet, but I will click to this soybean milk thing. There's a vending machine here, and I need to get 2 things from it. I will first get a coffee. I'm going to save this coffee for the very specific moment I need it later, because you need to give her for the true ending a thing of coffee. So now 1, 2, 3, ramen. And now I also get a ramen dinner. Really making up my school lunch here, full of soy milk, coffee, and ramen, don't you know? There's a small coin there. I could buy a second thing of ramen. Yeah, I might do that in just a second. Wait, don't look inside that stuff. I don't want to fucking experience Bloody Mary again. Some of you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. Turn that one up. Turn the lights on. Check these areas. Doesn't seem like it. Okay, I'm about ready to save my game and do what I need to do and all that. But I'll live life on the edge just a bit longer, though I really probably shouldn't. Go down here. Open up this area. It's the same thing as building 1. You don't say. We collect this picture piece, which we're going to need in just a little bit. 2nd floor. Doesn't seem to have any items along that side. Open this stuff up for the future. Turn the lights on just for a second. Open up this bathroom stall in case I need to make my daring escape later. Nothing there. Alright, lights off. Before we trigger, you know, I'll get my... I still have the 3 coins, right? Yes, like I'll just buy a second thing of ramen while I'm in the neighborhood, and while I'm safe. 1, 2, 3, ramen. I know it's not ramen, it's rice. I love calling it ramen for whatever reasons. I'm like, yeah. There's no good reason. I find it catchier to say, I guess. Even though I know it's just rice with that topping on it, so... Discipline... Tranquilizer... A tranquilizer will be incredibly useful later. Now I can unlock this classroom. Close the classroom. Pick up the special lens. Pick up the marker thing that's over here. Now I was on hell difficulty. I already have 10 continues, which is useful. And now to solve this puzzle, the answer is 8124. 8124. 8124. Keep that in mind, everybody. It's 8124. 8124. 8124. 8124. 8124. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Now we go over this way and solve a puzzle that needs to be solved. 8124. There you go. It's unlocked like magic. Close the door on our way in. Get that. Oh wait, there's like a hidden tranquilizer here. Might as well pick it up. All of them point this way. So now I go to this desk. I collect a document because I can. Now I solve this puzzle. Make them all face this direction. There you go, that unlocks this. So I get the videotape, and now a TV reveals itself. Ta-da! Now after that TV bit, we watch the television, and I'll let this happen. I like this cutscene. Spooky knocking moments. I like this scene personally. It did spook me a lot my first time, but you have to be a little patient here. We'll wait just a small bit as he does his things. I think that's the first piece of damage I've taken this whole entire playthrough. Huh. They changed something about the ghost. Did they patch that in? Well, that's a good touch if that's true. Okay, let me explain. They made it so that that ghost no longer just hurts you. It puts your meter up now. Previously, that ghost would damage you by a substantial amount. And then they patched something this morning. I didn't read what they patched. But now it seems like that floating head ghost, instead of hurting you, like damaging you, it now just puts your heart rate up. Which is actually a much bigger improvement in my opinion. A, because it means that it's unavoidable stuff is a better touch. Also, if you're running away, it's if you're near the janitor, it disadvantages you because then you won't be able to run as much there. It puts you inside low stamina mode. Interesting. That's a change since I was playing it yesterday, literally. There was a patch this morning. I didn't know what it patched, but I'm guessing that was it. That was one of the things they patched. So yeah. It sounds like he's near, but maybe I should just risk going out. Yeah, he's definitely near. Fuck, he's really lingering. Fuck. Go away, janitor. I could just rush out, but I'm not going to at the moment. Fifteen, 14, 13, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gonna risk it. Okay. He's going away slowly but surely. He's checking rooms and closing them at the moment, so I should probably wait just a little bit longer. Okay, but he's on his way out at the moment. All I need to do is this. Step up on this. Give me a second. And now interact with this. And now we get through some cutscene stuff. I'm going to let this be mute for a while because there's a few cutscenes that play in succession of each other, so.
아직도 있었네. 나가는 길을 못 찾은 거야? 왜 나를? 너 아까 지연이 얘기를 했었지? 그럼 나 좀 도와줄래? 걔를 좀 찾아봐야겠어. 지연이는 이 시간에 왜 학교에 온 걸까? 너도 그렇고. 오늘은 특히 불청객이 많은 것 같아. 계단에서 귀신을 봤다는 애들이 많아. 쪼그려 앉아 울고 있는 애가 있대. 바로 여기. 귀신인지 모르고 지나가면 발목을 확 잡는데. 넌 이런 얘기 믿니? 나도 믿어. 그래서 학교에 들어왔거든. 방금 느꼈지? 소름 돋지 않아? 귀신이 사람 몸을 통과하면 소름이 돋는 거래. 이 학교에만 오면 이상한 기운이 느껴져. 누군가 날 지켜보는 것 같은. 예전에 자살한 음악 선생도 그런 말을 자주 했어. 학교에 뭔가 있다고. 그 선생이 죽었을 때 학교의 비밀이 담긴 유품이 어딘가에 숨겨져 있을 거란 소문이 돌았어. 결국은 아무도 찾지 못했지만 말이야.
So it turns out our crush is just a huge occult nerd. Who would have guessed?
여기야. 여길 들어가 보자. 밤의 교무실은 기분이 묘하네. 난 가끔 선생들이 이 학교에서 죽은 귀신들일지도 모른다는 생각을 해. 그들은 여기에서 다음 제물이 될 우리들을 감시하고 있는 거지. 지금 이 순간에도. 지금 이 학교에 갇힌 우리가 증거 아닐까?
소영아,
정말 학교에 있었구나. 넌 이 시간에 왜 여기로 온 거야?
왜 왔냐니? 네가 전화로 불렀잖아.
내가 전화했다고?
응.
난 지연이랑 얘기 좀 해야겠어. 넌 신관으로 가서 나가는 길을 찾아보도록 해.
The back mask tape. And a checkpoint. There's some documents and such in here. I never was able to find all the typewriter notes. In fact, I found so few of them that I'm like, oh, did I like just miss a shit ton of things? There's like a side quest involving a typewriter there. I barely found anything for it. Anyways, let's see if there's some goodies to collect. Like, there's one button. I found 2 of the buttons, but there's like 5 or 6 missing. Science lab key got. Now, I'm going to do something when I have a good chance to. If the janitor starts chasing me, then I'll hold off from doing this, but I think I have an okay opportunity to save my game right now. The janitor has to be respawned. What floor am I on? What floor is the science room on? I think it's the 3rd floor? Yep, okay, so I'll head to the 3rd floor. Okay, the janitor's on the floor above. I'm gonna go save my game, though. Okay, so what save file do I want to save my game on? I want to keep this save file. I think it's that save file at least, so I can do the bad ending with her. Let's see, auditorium. I guess I don't need both auditorium save files. I probably don't. Main building 1. I want to keep a few of these, so I'm trying to figure out which ones I want to keep, which ones I don't. I think maybe it's this save file I should keep. One of these 2 I want to keep because it's my bad boy playthrough. I think it's this one I wanted to keep at the moment. Yeah, I think it's that one I want to keep. So I think I can overwrite this save file. And yeah, so I'm going to overwrite this save file. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go out of this playthrough just for a second because I'm going to see if I have all 5 of the letters and check some other things on my other save file. This save file I think it should be. So I'm going to check like a few things in my inventory and see if there's a few things I can trigger here. So, look in my backpack. Do I have 5 math things? I have 4, so I'm missing one. So, okay. I won't do that this... Oh, maybe I should. Did I find 3 there and 1 elsewhere? Fuck. You know what? I'm going to check something stupid on this playthrough. However, though, just so I'm not doing that one single stupid thing, I'm also going to check into 2 other things. What I need to check, just so I can see if I can get... I'm trying to get some hidden ghost and stuff on my files, if you're wondering what the fuck I'm doing with all this. So there's 2 things that might be possible on this. Let's see. There's a lot... There was that one safe with a very specific thing. Like, there was a very specific lock involving an eye thing. Like, the one monocle we wore. I don't know if we needed two, because I couldn't tell if the monocle was telling me anything. Here it is, eye testing lens. I'm just going to read on this. Is there, like, a second one I need to find? If you're using the lens to look at the eyesight test chart in the nurse's office, you can find out the password. The password is the password of the site. I know. If you acquire the school ghost stories 2 location, they're found in the main building. Oh, yeah, there are 2 sides. So, left side is in the student department office, main building section 2. Right side is found in the music appreciation. Okay, you know what? I'm going to do this because I have a chance to. There are 2 side quest things I'm going to do on this potential run. Oh, also, I should see what the pins are for, because I keep on collecting them, and I don't know what, I never figured out what they were for. White Day pins. Just because I want to see if I can get some of the hidden ghost stuff on this playthrough before I delete this save file. Just because I spend a lot of time exploring and collecting things. Are there 5 pins? Because I collected 5 pins. Yes, there are 5 pins. Now, what do you use them for? It can be found in many places. If you collect them, it all sticks to the pin at a specific point on the globe and resource center. You get the school ghost stories. Let's see. Hints about the... Okay, you know what? I know what I need to do. So, okay. I've got 3 side objectives I'm going to do on the save file before I go back to my previous save file. Look for more drawings too. I think I know where all 10 drawings are at the moment. But there are 3 side quests I never did on this playthrough, which I think I can do right now that I sort of have an idea of what I'm doing. I figured it out when I figured out where the music appreciation stuff goes. So there's 3 things I need to check. I think I can do 2 of them for certain. And one of them I'm not sure I can do, but I'm going to definitely try. Actually, I should check one thing. Also, the janitor's going to rush at me. I forgot. In this playthrough, I'm right next to him. So he's going to, like, rush me down as soon as I do this. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Let me check one more thing I just realized. There's, like, this piece of a math schedule thing I've been collecting. And I think the janitor's going to try rushing me at the very beginning here, so... Yep. That's okay, though. It might not seem like it's okay, but it's literally okay. There's the inconvenience of how I saved my save file here, so... So I'm going to do 2 things. Since I'm only doing this for ghost stuff, I don't need to save my game for anything like this. I'm just going to use my healing items and such. Tranquilizer. See, I don't need to save this stuff, so I don't really care, just because I'm doing bits of the game right now. So, in the music appreciation room is apparently one of these scene eye lenses. Oh, right, did I never pick something up? There's like this object I saw when I was doing the boss battle, and I don't know if I ever picked it up. Oh, they might have moved the location, too. That's a bad position. We move that through there, and we go inside. Location is something, so I don't know if I can do it anymore. I'll do this so I can throw him off again. I'm not really caring about my well-being in this potential playthrough just because I'm trying to find some things at the moment, so that's why I'm like rushing through all this. I'm going to run a little bit more because tranquilizers basically fully restore your stamina, so... I'll wait till I'm up a few floors because then I can start seeing again. Okay, he still sees me. So backpack, tranquilizers. Yeah, locations may have moved, but okay, no, I'm gonna try this. Just gonna throw off the scent for a little bit. Fuck my life! I almost worked, but I should have tried scooting out. Oh boy. Going as we go, as we go. Well, I do have an idea at least right now. Moving as we go thing. I'm not in this building all the way already. I'm right now doing something so I can get some hidden stuff. He's like right behind me. I thought I was further away than I was. Try and hide here. I see him at the moment, but yeah. As long as I can sneak well by him. That noise won't attract him. Yeah, they changed this to heartbeat increasing. That's the good. Okay. Just pull this off successfully. Come on, sir. I almost let him catch me. I could back my way out of here at the moment. Maybe that's too risky. Fuck my life. This is way too... I'm okay. Don't mind me, Scooby-Doo. You can too. As we go with all that. Now I just have to hope he doesn't enter through there and wait a little bit, but yeah. We'll wait for it though. He's moving away, so I think I can sneak this way at the moment. Depending which way he goes, I can sneak out in just a second. I need to get to a globe, and I know where the globe is, generally speaking. It's on the top floor. I'm pretty sure it's not in the library, but in the other room. That's the room I need to make my way towards. I should read this document, though. There's like a girl's... There's a note called A Girl's Dream or something, which had different locations on it. There it is, A Girl's Dream. So I need to look at this. Hey, you know, to travel around the world after I graduate, I want to unshackle myself and taste the big free world. Wouldn't it be great if you join me in this venture? I've marked the countries that I want to travel to. So we're going to have to know the location of these countries, so I apologize since I'm pretty terrible at geography. The first country is where a king used to be worshipped as a god. You can find triangular palaces that were built for the dead king. Does anyone know what this kingdom is? I'm terrible at stuff like this. The second country is one born from silver. The nation stands on the opposite side of Asia, and they will never cry for me. The third country is a nation of maple trees. That's obviously fucking Canada. That one's obvious to me. The last country is the smallest continent in the world. People tend to confuse this place name with another. If anyone is good, Egypt. Okay. I'm terrible at stuff like this, so when we get there... We're not at the puzzle yet, but when we get to the globe and I have to put the pins down, I would appreciate some help because I'm terrible with questions like that. Okay. Da, 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 da. We're gonna go sneak over that way. I will be completely honest. I am one of my subjects I've always been the dumbest in is stuff when it comes to geography and the history of certain countries. I can remember certain historical events. I'm terrible at remembering the dates of those historical events, though. And the other thing about it is I am terrible when it comes to geography stuff. Maybe it's just I never took a huge interest in it, so that's probably a big part of it. But yeah, I close this door for a little bit. Just, if you ever want to know some of my weaker subjects, those basically were my two weakest. So, yeah, yeah. I'm going to take the long road, simply because I think it'll benefit me in the long run. Okay. I'm going to check the music appreciation room again for a second, because I'm looking for the other lens. If you're curious what the lens is for, I forgot the door's open. There is a safe in this room, which has a very specific type of lock on it. How do you know I was in here? He probably, okay, actually, I probably was walking around and he does hear doors. So don't do that, me. That safe right there. I don't know where the second magical eye thing is, though, so. Don't mind me, janitor. Don't walk in here, please. Ha 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 ha. So that's why the outside of the area. Do you see that janitor with the glowing bits? Basically, that lock, and I said janitor because he's on my mind right now. Don't mind me. But basically, that safe has things on it which I need, but still though. Problem is I can't get the solution because I don't know what the second magical lens thing is. I do, however, though, what I want to do is to see if I can do the math appreciation puzzle and see if I can do the globe puzzle, just because then that's two things I don't need to do in future playthroughs. There's a collection screen in this game which works towards some unlockables. What you need to do is they need to find the ghost stories and you need to find the hidden ghost. So if I find them on this save file before I go back to my other save file, then I don't really have to find them in future playthroughs. They're just already marked as collected. Which is why I'm going back to this save file, because I already have everything I need, as opposed to having to re-find everything, because I need 5 pins to solve the puzzle, and on this playthrough, I already have 5 pins. As you see, I already have 5 right here. I need 5 of them. I already have them. I might as well do it instead of, like, on another playthrough, trying to find all 5 again and such. And so I can delete this save file, so I don't really need it anymore, but still. Moving on through. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. I knew he'd close that door. I should mention that this janitor is a lot smarter than the other janitor is, and that he's a lot more determined. It's a lot harder to lose him. It's easier to avoid getting caught by him, I find, but it's a lot harder to lose him once he's found you, which is why I don't want him to find me, just because it's a lot harder to lose him. Still, though? Let's move that way, up here. Sneak onto this side. Now I'm gonna sneak like a good person. No, I might have just been on Fort Lucky also, because he might have gone downstairs because the front door there was open. Jesus, if he finds me again, I have a few ideas of how to tackle him this time. I'll make sure this bathroom door is open, so I can make a last-minute hide escape if he, like, sees me as I immediately open this door. Okay, he shouldn't immediately see me. I do need to check classrooms 3, 4, and 311. Okay, 3, 4 is over there. That's unfortunate. I don't need to go to it yet, so I might go to it on my way back, so... I'll check 311 when I get up. I don't even know if these will have the right things in them. Fuck my life. I mean, I know he looks up sometimes, but I was really hoping he wouldn't in this instance. Oh boy. Now we wait a little bit. And I hope he goes down the goddamn hallway. Boy, oh boy. I'll be so happy when I don't have to do this quest anymore. I have to get to the top floor without getting spotted by him, basically. Or I could get spotted by him and hide. If I get caught again, that might just be what I do. Well, I also need to check classrooms 3, 4, and 311. So it'd be beneficial if I don't get caught. So... $12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, he's going down there. Fucking thank you. Fuck my life! Of course he turned around! I'm gonna do my other idea. I'm gonna hide in the classroom. On the top floor this time. I'll check 311 and 34 on my way back down. It'll be easier in the long run. I know what classroom I'm gonna fucking hide into, so that helps. I'm gonna fucking hide in here because the fucking globe's in here. Oh wait, no, I should hide in the library. Oh, too late for that, I guess. Yep, fuck my life. Fuck my life! Please! Get out of my life! Yeah, I know you would see me, but I hoped, I dreamed that you wouldn't. Fuck my life! I was about to hide from him, but he fucking found me immediately. When will the torture end? I know you know where I am. I just hoped you wouldn't for some reason. I just want to solve a puzzle! think he's going away. I think I successfully lost him. Now I just need to get to the classroom, one classroom over without him spotting me, which means I should wait a little bit. So then I can go there and fucking do this globe puzzle. Oh boy, I know. Real excitement, living on the edge of our seats. It is what it is, though. Rolling from all that. Just giving him some time so he can sort of get away. Fuck, I should really not go outside right now. And I know I shouldn't. But I really want to sneak. I just have to sneak over to the next classroom. If I can do that successfully, everything will be worth it. So I'll wait 26 seconds. 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now I'll just hope to God he doesn't see me when I come out here. This is maybe more troubling. I don't even know where the fuck he is right now. As long as he's not in this classroom, it's okay, but... There's the globe I need to mess with. I don't know where he is. But that's okay. So, here is the fucking globe. Let's fucking solve this problem, so... Just a reminder, here are what the clues are. Girl's dream. So, I'm going to work with this, you guys, the one through here, so... Let's just get ready to solve this stuff. The first country is where a king used to have worshipped as a god. You can find triangular palaces that were built for the king. So yeah, that's Egypt. You guys are right. The triangular palaces are pyramids. The king, obviously, would be the pharaoh. So that's Egypt. The second country is one born from silver. The nation stands on the opposite side of Asia, and they will never cry for me. What do we think this is? And since this game takes place in Korea, it would be on the opposite side of Asia in general, so... What do you guys think? So the first one's Egypt. Second one, what do we think that is? Now the third one's obviously Canada. The third country is a nation of maple trees, land near the North Pole. Yeah, I think that's Canada. So I was gonna say. America? So you think that's America? It might have been. I thought I meant like the opposite side of Asia, not the opposite side of the world. But you're right, that could be America. And I will in just a second, comrade. I can't at this very moment because I'm not logged in where I'm reading the chat. So later, though. Later, comrade. Later. Also, once I confirm if it's you and all that. So yeah. I probably will. But England has to be England. America, Great Britain. America, India, or England. We'll try those. So the fourth country is... The people of the fourth country live on the land below the sea level and are famous for paying separately. So which country is famous for being below sea level and paying for stuff separately? Is it North Korea? As opposed to South Korea? Because this game obviously takes place in South Korea, not North Korea, but still though. Alright. Netherlands? Is it Netherlands? Japan. It could be Japan. Maybe. I don't know. You guys probably know more than I do on this. Asian culture pays separately. Either China or Japan. We'll have to try a few options. And the last country is on the smallest continent in the world. Is the smallest continent in the world. People tend to confuse this place's name with another. What's the smallest continent in the world? Australia, maybe? I think it might be Australia because it sounds similar to Austria. Or maybe it's Austria and people confuse it with Australia. It says the smallest continent. And Australia is a continent. That's why I'm thinking it's maybe Australia. And maybe it's similar to Austria. Because it doesn't say the smallest country, it says the smallest continent. So... Yep. Okay. Okay, so put a pin inside Canada. Oh, this is a bit easier than it looked initially. What you can do is they can just feel around, guess it correctly. It's a bit easier than I thought it was going to be. So Egypt. Oh, I don't know where Egypt is on the map. I'm fucking stupid. There it is. Oh, I guess there was a country there. Is it not America? What do we think the last one is? So the last one has to be the country below sea level. Which one do we think is the country below sea level? Is that France? I don't know. And I'm noticing there's a big omission that there's like nothing in Asia right now. So I'm like, Is it in Asia? What pays separately and is known as the smallest country in the world? Not the smallest country, it's pays separately and is below sea level or something. I don't know where Slovenia is on the map. Oh wait, you're talking about the guy. Please don't troll at the moment just for a second. I know you're just joking, not trolling, but very, very serious about this because I'm afraid the janitor's going to come back when I'm trying to solve this and I have to do everything over again. Try America? I did try America earlier, but America's not really doing anything, so... Oh, someplace in South America. Okay. Something fell down. Tragedy brought by jealousy. Unju and Yunhee were best friends. Being friends since childhood, they had no secrets between them. They spent so much time together they could almost read each other's mind. When they entered high school, Unju developed a crush on a guy a year older than her. Unju would always prattle on and on about him to Yunhee. Strangely, Yunhee's reaction to her close friend's biggest interest in life was rather icy. She would only wish her Kurt good luck, then be silent until a new subject arose. One day, Unju heard from another friend that the guy she liked had feelings for Yunhee instead. Turns out that Yunhee and the boy went to the same church. Unju wondered why Yunhee had never mentioned that. It was weird. From that point on, Unju was suspicious of every single thing Yunhee said or did. Soon they grew so far apart that they wouldn't even say hello to each other. Sometime after, Unju found Yunhee and the boy sitting on a bench innocently talking. Envy filled her eyes. That evening, Unju called Yunhee up at the school's rooftop. They began to argue, but Yunhee kept on denying Unju's accusations. The arguing got louder and more heated, and out of anger, Unju pushed Yunhee off the rooftop. Yunhee fell down headfirst and died instantly without a sound. Unju gave a false statement to the police, and Yunhee's death was reported as a suicide. After some time passed, Unju was able to go out with her crush. One day, she made plans with her boyfriend to go on a date at school. They thought it would be a great idea to meet up in the middle of the night, that way they could stay out in the heat and it seemed adventurous. Unju arrived at the school first and was waiting for her in the empty classroom. When her boyfriend didn't show up after the promised time, she began to get scared. Suddenly, thunk, 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 she heard something echoing from the hallway. When she could hear a door opening, "Not here," wasn't her boyfriend's voice. It was the raspy voice of a woman that sent shivers down her spine. Thunk, thunk, thunk. The noises gained louder and closer, until it was shaking the ground with every thunk. Unju heard another door open. "Not here either." Thunk, thunk, thunk. Thunk, thunk. The thunking was getting louder, was getting closer now. Terrified, Unju dove under the teacher's desk to hide. She was quaking in fear. The door of the classroom flew open. Unju peeked at the door through a crack under the desk. There was nothing to be seen. Just when Unju thought something must be wrong, an object fell from the desk. Unju's eyes flew up to see what knocked it down. There you are. Unju screamed so loud that her voice echoed through the whole school. So we haven't met the hanging ghost yet, but still though. Alright, got that one taken care of. Now there's something else which I need to do. Bright side, I'm obviously not going to try and get caught by the custodian. But it's not as important now if I do get caught. Also, is it the... Did they turn the rain volume up? I do not remember the rain being this goddamn loud when I previously was playing. Not that I mind, I actually like the rain sounds, but... I'm just saying I definitely don't remember the rain being this loud previously. Let's see if it gets quieter when I go lower. Keep in mind they keep on patching the game and all that, so maybe they just turned the rain volume up there a lot louder. 'Cause, I mean, I'm not crazy, I don't think. I'm pretty sure the rain was not that loud up there before, but yeah, when I previously played this game. So apparently, one of the places that the music appreciation, one of the things that I'm looking for, music appreciation stuff, could be in this classroom. Of course, the locations. Fucking just let her catch me at that point. There's a chance I also collected the piece from here, so... I think the janitor maybe missed it. This happened once before where the janitor seemed to have just suddenly disappeared. Not that I'm specifically complaining, it's just like, huh. I don't specifically need to hide from him right now, anyways, because I already did the globe thing. Yeah. Just, it's notable. Because he doesn't seem to be around, I might just turn on every light in every classroom and see if, like, anything sparkles. Because the one... Lights being on have the huge advantage that periodically items will sparkle to let you know where they are, but only if the lights in the room are on. Since I have a good oh wait, there's the janitor! I shouldn't have gotten too comfortable. I just didn't know where he was, so... You know, I mean, I don't know why he would have been completely missing. I just thought that maybe he wasn't here. I guess I was being way too loud for him at that point. I mean, I know the janitor's gonna find me in like 2 seconds, but... Pretty sure I know where the last thing I need to hunt is. He really lost me from that? What the fuck? Well, actually, it could be in that classroom. Right. I'm going to take this advantage to get away, so... Oh boy, oh boy. So I'm gonna go to class, the 3-1 classroom. I'm gonna see if I missed one of the mathematical note things in those classrooms. And if I did, then I'll just do what I can and see if I can solve that. If not, then at the very least this whole time wasn't useless, because I did do the globe puzzle thing, which is nice. It's nice to have that out of the way, but... then I'll go back to my previous save file, try and get the true ending. Just I figured I'd try to get... I had all the pins on this playthrough, and I have almost all the math stuff, so I figured I might as well just try to do this all on this playthrough before I decide I can overwrite the save file with future playthroughs. That was my reasoning, and I think it makes sense. And not to mention that once I collect it, I never have to do it again. Like, since I did the globe thing, I never have to go out of my way to collect all the pins and do that globe puzzle again, because I permanently have that ghost story, basically. It's now forever in my collection. I should sneak. I remember that this janitor, when I come here from the save file, will be pretty close to the door here. I might open it and get found immediately, which actually isn't the end of the world on this particular playthrough, but it'd be beneficial, obviously, just not to get caught, as always.